What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Straight Savvy, presented to you by Leo D Construction and Country Boy Kev. I am your host and one only J Savvy David Davenport, and today is a really interesting day. It always is an interesting day over here. You never know what you're gonna get.
What's happening,
Turn that
everybody?
annoying
Welcome
ass
to
voice
Straight
down.
Savvy, presented to you by
Um, Tonight we're going to talk about what would the younger you say to you that you are now? I know it might be a little bit confusing, and we can go like with mine. So I'm gonna tell my story too. I'm gonna talk about not just the younger like childhood version of me, but I've been through. I talking with somebody today. And got my taxes done. So finally had time to do it. Telling my story a little bit about me being a former pro wrestler, being a boxer, and I've had a really interesting life for a 35-year-old person. Um, why do I have an issue? Okay, I don't know what's doing that. All right, saying Facebook would not work for some reason. Neither one of them. Hmm. Maybe go back and check something. I'm Un momento, por favor. No, I don't want the studio. Let's see. Oh no, up there. If I can't be on Facebook, what am I ever going to do? Be right back, y'all. What up, Smoke? Hi, Jackrabbit. Since you like to, kick me and stuff for no reason, I might as well just go ahead and return the favor, right? All fair and love and war, right? I don't know what the fuck is up. My Facebook's acting buggy.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, what's up with you, Smoke?
What's up, brother?
That shit, no shit. Did I actually not have to stream this on Facebook?
Yeah, it's been tripping.
I mean, I ain't mad at it for real. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's right.
We're having an issue, trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook and it's a problem with stream or deleted at Facebook. Ah, that's funny. Damn, Smoke. If I can't stream on Facebook, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because only 3 people's gonna watch my shit then. Fuck.
Oh,
What am I
shit.
gonna do? I'm so lost to do what to do right now.
Hey, does it run through TikTok too?
Nah.
Nah. Instagram?
Nah.
Nah.
I can turn this phone off. Cool. That means that's shit I gotta do.
Yeah, get keep up with 2 different things.
Yeah, usually I do. All right, well, let me go ahead and do it this fucking way.
Hell, when I made that video earlier, it fucking took forever to fucking load up on Facebook.
What I've noticed too is that Facebook, you don't pay for their the shit
Their
they want
dollar-
you to pay for. Yeah.
Yeah, their little dollar badge,
Yeah.
meta badge.
Yeah. I had my shit when it was free and I refused to get my shit again.
I don't blame you.
Ah, damn it. Damn, we're up to 15 people watching this. Holy shit, Smokehouse.
It's getting crowded.
That's a whole fucking what? Like 14 more than usual? Holy shit.
Damn.
All right, but before I got distracted with that fuck shit, I don't know why it's not streaming over to Facebook. Oh well. There is no white people in the Bible. Where the fuck did that come from? I mean, all right. I mean, technically, that there is. If you're talking about, there are white people in the Bible, so that's an incorrect statement right there. Now, as far as what probably really happened, is there really white people involved? Probably not. But as far as the Bible says there are white people. Just saying. Funny as fuck.
Oh my God.
People in the Bible. Yeah, there is a godless person. Oh, that's all shit from the fucking vertical stream. That's why.
What the fuck?
I don't care about that.
Damn.
All right, the homie Sam I Am sent me a new song.
That's good.
This is his track, Cynic. That's funny as fuck. There is no white people in the Bible. That just made my day.
No honkies in the Bible. No.
Nah, there's no white people in the Bible, yo.
You know, crackers in the Bible.
Hey.
Yeah, and it's because internet said so. So there's no white people in the Bible. Just so y'all know.
Let's get some tweet there.
It's funny as fuck. It's a Cynic.
Never thought I'd see the day the game turned stale, but they let a couple fakes drink from the Holy Grail. If I'm keeping it real, somewhere along the way we lost our path on the trail. To be honest, dog, I ain't fucking with a lot of y'all, cause most of the industry is nothing but some little what you call scheming sons of bitches with their hands all up in the pot, salivating all up on their homies' balls. Yeah, I feel some type of way when I work my ass off just to see a new flavor of the month come along, thinking they can have my spot, man. Hell no, I ain't come this fucking far just to let it all fall. I guess you could say that I got a vendetta towards anybody acting like they're so much better, because the trends that they follow really seem to be set up as a way to make sure that the chosen get the cheddar. I'm fed up, wondering when will it end. I don't know, but what I do know is when it comes down to it, you gotta be careful who the fuck you calling a friend, cause that's the same motherfucker that'll leave you in the pit. So much fakeness in the game, and that's where I place the blame for feeling like a cynic. All these fucking lames keep saying the same thing, and I'm fed up with it. Yeah, I'm feeling like a cynic. Attitude all acidic. I've been pushing my limit, and now I'm about to pop off like some grease in the skillet. Why the hell I gotta beg to be paid for my talent, when you know I take a beat, bend it backwards and snap it? Hop up on the stage and show 'em I ain't average, but expecting it for free, man, you tripping on acid. Now put yourself in my shoes. Here's the question I'm asking: if I did that to you, what would be your reaction? Plus add in the factor of doing it for my own traction, then tell me how in the fuck it doesn't seem like an infraction. I do it for the love, but passion don't pay the bills. Plus my appetite is massive when I'm craving the meals. My life is not a game to be played for thrills, and fuck anybody telling me I need to chill, because so much fakeness in the game, and that's where I place the blame for feeling like a cynic. started on these so-called fans who don't pop up to shows with no big name attached. Then they turn around claiming there's a lack of a scene. Honestly, it just seems that y'all following a fad. I'm so fucking sick of hearing all the complaints about how your city fails to produce any greats, while you turn a blind eye to the talent in your face simply cause they ain't signed to your favorite artist ranks. If I'm keeping it a buck, I think the rebels sold out for a little exposure and some secondhand clout. So if you're lecturing me about what's underground, you better mind your damn tone when you're running your mouth. So much fakeness in the game, and that's where I place the blame for feeling like a cynic. All these fucking lames keep saying the same thing, and I'm fed up with it. Yeah, I'm feeling like a cynic. Attitude all acidic. I've been pushing my limit, and now I'm about to pop off like some grease in the skillet.
Bro, just tell me. Just
Hell yeah.
Name a white person in the Bible. Jesus. Moses.
David.
Saul. Like that's again. You're saying the Bible. There's white people all over the Bible. It's been whitewashed. Try again.
I know he did. Damn.
I mean,
Motherfucker.
we talked about this
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Delete
Yeah,
the stream.
they
on
were white
Facebook.
out of
You need to go to
I mean-
Facebook and delete the stream. Here's a link to the stream.
Yeah, you gotta
Well,
get
the
rid of
stream's
it.
not going. How the fuck am I supposed to delete it?
I'm sorry, cousin.
That's crazy. You were saying the most
Oh
crazy
my
shit.
goodness. You fucking-
Yeah, she knew about it tonight.
Don just showed boy.
Being around that fucking cat.
Mm-hmm. He's not in a-
Damn dog. People be on some shit.
It ain't nothing out the way, so fuck it.
You already know what the world's coming to when you get fired by AI. Oh my god.
Shot this shit again. It told me to take it down and put it back up. Okay, so that one's going. That one's going. Fuck. That means I gotta get my fucking phone back.
Uh-oh.
But I was liking my 4 viewers. Like I was all right. So while I'm doing this, Smoke, do you want to go ahead and let's get your opinion on it since the rest of the team's not up here yet.
Right.
What would younger you, and if your wife would like to partake in this too, she can. What would younger you say to you? Now you could take that from childhood, preteen, teen, your early adulthood, whatever.
What would I tell myself?
Yes, sir.
I would graduate high school and jump right into college and get my fucking bachelor for nursing.
I don't know, really, honestly. Probably.
Be a big hothead. Don't
You tripping? No, but I know I tell myself I'd like to fucking know the shit I know now, like then when I was younger, because I would have made different moves.
Feel it. I feel that. Okay.
Definitely,
That it?
definitely stuff I learned.
I get
Definitely,
injured, bro.
because I'm a lot smarter than I was when I was like fucking when I was like 9 or 10 years old. I wasn't damn smart at all.
Man, like,
How about you?
It's a little bit of a toss up, real talk. If I can go back to like younger me, well, if younger me saw who I am now, he would be both disappointed and happy. Mainly disappointed because I know it took me 33 years to learn how to be my damn self. When that's all I wanted to do my whole life.
Right.
And but he'd be happy because I can get up on here. One of my biggest fears is allowing public access to myself. Like it scares the holy shit out of me. That's why you see me not really look at the camera and all that shit.
Right.
It scares me. It always has because for up until I was 15 years old, I had a severe speech impediment. Um, I was probably at least good solid 85% body fat. Like it was crazy. I had no confidence in myself at all. And like to the point, I was the dude chicks would have like if they lost a bet, I was the dude that they would date. Like it was like, oh, if you lose this bet, you gotta go out with Jay. That was me.
Right.
Like
I
I got bullied all the way through till I started punching motherfuckers back in the mouth. And I didn't have a safe environment to go home to and talk to this shit through because I was getting the same shit done at home. But he would be younger me would be definitely proud I got the fuck away from my dad and I no longer worship my dad like I did. Because I was really toxic as fuck. He was not the person to look up to and want to be like.
Right.
He would also be proud that I decided to venture into different religions because like I said last week, I grew up Jehovah's Witness. Like, and then when I hit 18, I discovered that there was more religions out there. And then I found out being a Christian, being a Baptist, and being a Catholic were not the same thing. And then I discovered Hinduism, Taoism, and this beautiful, beautiful religion that spoke to me, paganism. Now, it does not mean I sacrifice shit. No, absolutely not. But do I believe in the old ways? Absolutely, I do. Because if you believe that we are the center of the world, center of the world, and everything, no. Like I've been watching. You know me by now. I love history. Me and Little Man found this new show on it's really fucked up that they will move historical monuments to make way for progress. Now, I understand, everything deserves, certain place, but that's our history. And once that is moved from where it was put by those who came before us without us understanding what it is, I don't know. I've always been that person that doesn't agree with that. And up until I hit 16, only thing I had was books. It was cryptozoology books about the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, things that are not supposed to be here. So the fact that I can openly talk about this stuff, my passions in life, as far as with that, I'm happy about that. But I'm very disappointed in myself for how I handled my oldest kids, because up until I had Rue, I was a functioning drug addict to where I would do nothing but get high, and that's the only thing I focused on. And it's like to the point I don't remember a damn thing from my oldest two kids because I got that fucked up, and then my brain got that fucked up from other things that I did. So I would be highly disappointed in that, and the fact that I gave up on my dream of owning a gym, because my whole life I wanted to own my own gym. I wanted to train my own fighters, and not because I'm a badass. Nah, hell no. I don't like being a violent person, but I grew up in a very violent situation that I wish I had somebody there to protect me that was there. So as I got older and learning how to stand up for myself, I refuse to ever be that person again that's a victim. So I be happy with certain things. I didn't go to jail till I was fucking 28 years old after everything I went through as a kid. I'm happy about that. But the main thing that gets to me is nobody around me now was there. That's dope as shit.
That's my witches and I'm the same way.
See, you get it. I'm technically I come from a line of white witches, but you know that's you can't say witch on social media without people wanting to have a fucking field day, and that it's
I come from white.
yeah.
I come from white too.
Like my family, they were like I went to the Celtic Festival because I was just wanted to. I love the Celtic Festival. And I just asked.
I would tell you something that happened a long time ago, but I don't want it to be, you know, like maybe, like I don't want it to be out there. You know what I mean? Is he free?
No, he hears you.
I heard you. I was reading the comments that I'm trying to figure out these people that's on the vertical.
He's doing the court. He's doing the fucking chat. Doing 2 lines of things in one.
Oh, he's trying to get it hooked up.
He's going back and forth.
But not that's why Sonny's also another one. Like if she'd be interested, you're more than welcome to get on the conversation me and Sonny have. Because Sonny also is she's a white witch. I know she practices. I don't know if she's full into it, but
I got this one. I got this one.
Oh yeah, is that a sigil or is that a no, it's not. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I
had to get that tattooed on me because we have like a hippie town, and then I go to a certain store. They sell crystals, books, you know, all that stuff.
I need to get new crystals. I lost my last crystal, my last investigation.
Go to Yellow Springs. Like when you first
that's the goal.
Yeah, when you first pull in to get like where it says 25, then 15, then 5. Look to your right up in that parking lot.
That's Chappelle's.
Well, here, what me and my girl were talking, we've been talking about this for years because we're paranormal investigators. Like there's a YouTube channel of our former team that I have multiple episodes on there. And before we get back into it, that is one thing I definitely want to get. I need to go get me some sigil tattoos, some protection, because for some weird ass motherfucking reason, ever since I was a little kid, I am not to be. Oh, I know why. I attract nothing but dark spirits. And I asked my spirit, like I came in contact with a spiritual healer. He said the same thing my stepmom did. And it's because everything I went through when I was younger, it changes you. Like if you've had like you come from abusive background, no matter how it is, those that come from trauma are more open to certain things. I'm not trying to talk too crazy on here because people gonna say like, what the fuck? Like, just being honest.
That's why I said I didn't want to put it out there because it's some deep shit, but it actually happened.
Well, people talk about it like it's a bad thing. It's taboo.
No, it's not. It was like when it happened to me, it just blew my mind.
Well, and the thing with that, like the dude right here, he was talking about the Bible. I was gonna talk about this last week, but that conversation kind of went left field. I didn't want to bring this up. A lot of the things Jesus and those that were in that same time frame did, it was technically magic. Magic is just science that is not fully understood. They're like example, I'm pretty sure our ancestors did not just see a dragon up in the sky and saw people crawling up in that bitch.
Right.
But more than likely what it was is a spaceship.
Right.
The same thing that we see. Like I guarantee if we took a spaceship from now and took it back then and they seen the fire came out of it it took the lift off. I'm just saying. But here's the thing I was thinking about before I started this though, Smoke, because we talk about this privately. How in the hell in history can we write about dragons throughout, but yet we didn't discover dinosaurs until the 1800s, at least. So for that theory, it being, dragons are dinosaurs, how can that explain that when we were talking about dragons and aliens longer before than we talked about dinosaurs? What if the theory of dinosaurs is to cover everything up? Because the dinosaur fossils we put up are not technically what's there. It's made of mostly plaster.
And then they say, God didn't appear until when? I'm like, okay, if he appeared,
which God?
When, how did people come before?
Exactly. Like that's a conversation that you really can't have with a lot of people because it turns into like this is the conversation. This is like younger me would sit here. This is younger me talking to y'all. Like this is a conversation I used to have with people all the time, just asking like, okay, well, your side, especially when I figured out that there's different religions, like, okay, well, this side says if I do this, I'll have it turn, but if I do this on this side, it will be. So, which one's gonna grant me my eternal place?
Yeah.
And then I started looking into, like I just talked about with the dragons and people, what if a lot of what we saw, I don't know.
That's why I like to know what's behind that ice wall.
I want to know what the fuck's in the Vatican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing where I have a really big issue where, as much as a Catholic faith has as much power as they do, and people look at the Vatican like they do. Y'all, does anybody know about the Borgias, that family, what they did?
No.
That the family that bought into the being a pope. Like, so if you can buy a seat of power and command and say that's the holiest of holies, and you're a wicked person, how am I supposed to have my faith in you and tell me that not like I talked about this last week and that whole conversation went left? But that's real though. If you can buy your seat and be a wicked individual and you're supposed to be the holiest of holies, how are you supposed to be better than me when you're just as soon as the cameras or nobody's watching, you're doing unspeakable things?
Fuck yeah, they are.
Why would you focus on the end product? So if you're thinking of it like this, what can buy me into heaven, right? If you're looking at it that way, you're not looking at it the right way.
Exactly.
Because at the same time, anything you're doing or saying is just in hopes to get there. There's no faith involved. You're just living based off of what you've been told that gets you into heaven.
You're brainwashed.
Right.
And it's an unfortunate.
Everybody's fucking brainwashed.
I openly admit I'm not Christian. I'm not Catholic.
And none of us really know shit.
Well, it's you look through history. How many people, like my ancestors in Ireland, we didn't practice Catholicism until it got forced. I'm not saying not trying to not. It's just look how many people, like in the natives over here in America or in other countries, I had no idea what Christian. Like, look what happened to them. They wiped out. And I'm not trying to sit there and bash. This is historical facts you can look up. Central America, before the Spanish got there, then what was it, 100 years after, over at least 75% of the population gone just from disease, from having contact with the outside world. Maybe not even fully from getting killed. But what they came over here looking for in the name of Christ and their country was gold. Things of value.
Well, the white people came over to the country from Britain to get away from taxes and have religious freedom, right?
Yep.
Fucking British.
Well, look at life now. We're taxed out the ass, and guess what's shoved down our throat?
Religion.
The Bible.
Mm-hmm. And
so
it's not even.
What happened? What happened to religious freedom? What happened to tax-free? What happened to all the things that this country is supposed to be built on?
You mean what our founding fathers started the Boston Tea Party on? No representation without taxation? Like, but it's things like this. Like, we can sit here and talk about it, and we can watch people have riots over the dumbest fucking shit. But when it comes time to get shit done, it's either I'm doing it this way, you do it that way, and then we'll see where we meet in the middle. The fuck you mean? Why can't we sit there and we both come down like, all right, well, my side, yours, take your strength, take my strength, put them the fucking together. Go at the problem together. Here's the reason why. Because we are bred and taught to believe just because you're a little different than me, I should look at you a little different way. Like me and Stone Dad comes from my hometown. He knows how it is there. It doesn't matter what you go. As long as you ain't on no dumb shit. It doesn't matter what color you are. Just don't be on no dumb shit. Why can't it be like that everywhere?
That's what I
because
said.
we're taught a whole different way. And a lot of the time, and I'm sorry again, not trying to bash religion right now, but a lot of the time, the people that are the most judgiest motherfucking people are the ones that think just because they go give up their sins on Sunday, they can get away with everything else the rest of the week. And this is just coming from somebody with my experience. That I know not everybody's like this. I know, like I said last week, I know the most dirtiest, gringiest criminals that people get labeled out to be. And
Dude,
them people will give you the shirt off your back and make sure your belly is full. Just because they got you like that, they know what it's like to not have anything.
hey, the devil's riding their back the way in and the way out.
What up, Sam?
What up, man?
What if
Hey, I wanted to touch on something real quick because I think it was Stone Dad talking about what America started as. You know what Australia started as or was for a long time, right?
Wasn't
Australia?
it Britain's well, just like India, right?
No. Australia, I don't know if it started as it, but I know it's what it was used for a long time, was where Britain sent all its prisoners and people that did not fit into what they deemed to
Right.
be acceptable.
Well, I was here's Sam. I'm glad you're up here for this because this is something I talked about with my girl last night when I was smoking because I do this shit just like I did with the random ass posts I did.
Right.
Tell me how a island that is that small, because for those of you that look at the map of England, the United Kingdom is England and Scotland. It's not this like how the fuck can a country that damn small control that damn much that they did back then? Like it's crazy as hell to think about because they're the size of what? New York? And
What,
they ran
Scotland?
almost no, I'm talking about the England. England itself.
Motherfucker.
It's like the size of what? It's like the size of one of our states here in America, but it ran almost the whole world. And what you just said, that's
It depends on how far back you want to go, because fucking Longshanks was out here fucking shit up in Scotland and Ireland and all that shit back in medieval times. And then you had the whole British Empire deal where they tried to take over fucking everything.
everything. And
I
but it's
mean,
just crazy to think that
I've seen conspiracy theories that the British Empire never really died. It just renamed itself America.
I mean, I would believe that over the theory that they've been posting saying that Egypt is America. I don't believe that theory at all.
No.
Like
No.
the thing that I do believe that America used to be something. I did not realize how many fucking pyramids and shit we have here. That they do not like out open unless you know what it is, or where like they do not want nobody to know about this shit. And usually when it's like that throughout history, there's a reason.
Right. Sorry, I'm trying not to hit these dumbasses in the parking lot.
But you know, we only say as far as our history as the Bering Strait, well, the land bridge. After that, it was just who was here was here. That was it.
Not even that. Not even that. Let's, for anybody that wants to take the supernatural out of shit, let's just do that for a second. You got the Native Americans, the Incas, the Aztecs, the Central Americans, all that. You had the Spaniards come over. You had dumbass Columbus think he found India. That's how they got the name Indians. And you know damn good and well it wasn't just like they just showed up and killed everybody, or they just showed up and, you know, did what everybody says. You know, there was all kinds of raping and crossbreeding and shit going on, like with the fucking Mongolians.
Well, that's one thing I refuse to celebrate Columbus. After digging
when
into
I
him
found
and what
out,
he was, oh my god.
I was anti-Columbus before that shit was trendy. I found out what he did because you gotta get it. You gotta understand it. My dad was a history major. My dad taught world history and was a fucking like hyper fixated on the shit. When I learned what Columbus truly did, not what school taught me he did, but when my dad like went through the actual history, I was 6 years old. I was like, all right, fuck that guy. You know?
Well, and the way that he died, he deserved, and I hate saying this about anybody, but truth, for what he did to them individuals,
yeah,
he deserved to die the way that he did.
Oh, for sure.
But
well, hey, I gotta hop off. I just wanted to hop on for a minute because that little bit of history about Australia, a lot of people don't know that.
Nope.
Like, there's a movie called Quigley Down Under. It's got Tom Selleck, I think, and Alan Rickman, the guy that played Snape. And it's specifically about that period of time in Australia. So check it out.
And it's crazy thing about what he just said. It's not the only time in history they done that.
Right.
It's not.
Anyway, I got to hop off on here and go to work, but I just want to give my 2 cents.
You're when are you actually off? Because if I can get it to where because it you know, we love having Sam on the panel with us, you know.
I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and sometimes Tuesday.
Okay.
And
Well, if I
then,
get everything situated how it's supposed to be with my schedule, I'll be off on the evenings. So,
yeah, just let me know, man. We'll do something.
Fuck that.
but much love, Sam. Have a good night at work. I know you be tapping in, man.
Much love.
But yeah, Sam as always coming in with some facts, y'all. This is what I was wanting to talk about last week. It just kind of got to where because a lot of the history we are told.
Fiction.
Example right here. We're taught the Trail of Tears heavily in school, right? But I bet a lot of people didn't know that was the only march and stuff. Only march they put them on.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if you know that shit was real.
here's another one. I'm mixed. I'm white and black, y'all. So nobody. This is not just a wanting to ride a wave. The Civil War. Did anybody realize that a couple, especially Maryland, which conveniently, Maryland and Virginia, conveniently, are where our national capital is.
You do out of fence, nigga.
Did anybody know that they were slave states? And we refused to do anything about it, though, you know, the Union refused to do anything about it because they didn't want to lose the support. A lot of the generals that were on the South Side didn't fight because they supported slavery. They loved their state. But we're taught in history they supported this, that, and that in school. But it's not even true. But they won't even let you sit there and take the time to learn the truth. Because as soon as you speak out on the truth, you're labeled as crazy. You're labeled as other things that you're not. And all you're doing is speaking the truth. Example, Smoke, you still there? Or are you doing something?
He's dealing with something with the dog.
Gotcha. Well, I ask you then. Don't you think it's a little bit funny that the Great Wall of China's defense, or like where you put the fence anchors and stuff, where it is, you know, you like the archers and those that are defending the position are facing towards China, but it's supposed to be protecting China. A little weird, isn't it? And it's, but yet, and then a couple of these, you know, I send them to Donnie all the time too. It's really weird that a lot of our 1890 and or 1900 and before pictures that we see of certain cities, there's this amazing architecture, right?
Yeah.
But yet we can't build a damn thing that lasts 20 years now. But yet humans did, but we as people did all of that. Now I'm not taking away from, you know, especially, you know, my ancestors. Like I said, I'm Irish. When we came off the boat, a lot of them were forced to do certain things. Like a lot of them, and there was no such thing as safety regulations. The motherfuckers were up there climbing scaffolding with maybe a rope, maybe not. And do you think those motherfuckers that made money were doing that? Hell no. It was if you came over here, you were like they changed. Like our name over in Ireland's still Mooney, but we came over here because they didn't want. They were too lazy, just like other families that came from Europe, to put our full name, so they shortened it.
I know you're hurting me.
So, but it's situations like this in history that happen over and over and over, and they show us this shit. But yet, when things are questioned, it's oh no, don't know what you're talking about. But it says right here that y'all did this shit. So why am I to believe that if you are capable of doing this, that you couldn't do this? Or where's the lead up for this? But it's that's the history that we're taught. That's really how shit goes. We're not ran by a not trying to say it because I don't want to sit there and be anti-Semitic, but we're not ran by a whole bunch of people that tell us what to do, y'all. It's they didn't prove it with a mask, because last time I checked, next time whenever you put your pants on and you fart, that gas does not leave. That's just outside air. So if you breathed any of that shit in, and it's just really convenient that a lot of people that took the shot that's supposed to help them is making them sick or worse, or other things are happening. But I'm just crazy ass dude that just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But it's just history. I'm still stuck on the fact. That's why I wanted to talk about it but last week, where, like I said earlier, look at, besides the Crusades, what they did. But every time before they start doing the missionaries now, why are we doing the opposite of how it was taught? Because I'm pretty sure Jesus and his disciples didn't sit there and tell people, if you don't believe me, you don't listen to me, you're going to hell. But if you would have told me that when I was younger and believed what I was taught, I would have said, "Oh yeah, that's how it was. You're only supposed to go to church, and if you do pray anywhere else besides, or you give love to God outside of church, it's not right."
Where?
But yet, church is where you're most comfortable with your peace with God. So, oh no.
Facts.
Let's see. Play songs.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out why Facebook's not working, but
it's fucking retarded, man. This shit's stupid. It don't load like fucking when I used to try to watch at work and shit when you guys were live and shit. My shit would be like turning and shit and stop, play for a second, turning and shit for another 10 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
it's because we refuse to go. It's because we refuse to talk about bullshit and drama.
Yeah, I refuse to add. No. Oh shit.
All right, we're gonna take a break for a second. I'm gonna play this by my homie Pete.
Let's get it, boy.
And this is Yodel.
What you want, man? Show 'em what it is. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm just trying to chase that paper with that pencil. When that pencil hit that paper, got me throwing out that stencil, and I'm ripping that eraser. Grinding out your mental, steady pulling out that chaser. That trick that she just a rental, but little homie trying to mate her. I'm allergic to the twinkle, be holding just like a lazy and a swerving. Keep it simple, keep it walking on the rail. I'm more than just a pebble, fuck a mug, I leave a cradle when I'm gonna build a table. Say you grip it, I'm the greatest. Shred them just in general, so I'm caught up in that freaking, so I cut them with that femoral. I'll say the shit for later. First year, shit, coming out once again because I faded, ain't no distance. I'm blooming on your distance of a radio. Shit has reached this pinnacle, you was feeling elevated, but this basic shit, it's minimal. Let me be a little more creative. I'm scared that I'm paying my way, and I just want to say that it damn it, I beat it, they give a damn what you people say. You pay me to beat this way back and forth like I paid them, so you waited to see what chances they had to decimate. So can't you speculate, hold it down like a pressure blade? I know they need to hesitate because I'm fully invested. Make you caught on, I need to scream as if I should be a late, but brother, my evil state, despair, don't taste the cake. Lazy mama couldn't please me, but I'm on her when leaning. I'm not gonna do believe strong jumpers on the peak. Hot underground, skin, keep me clean, if I'm with a squeak. You gotta come a little queasy, so it's about the greedy bitches here. It's like shake and bake. All I need is a beat to break. Isolate and just separate. Go back and repeat my previous statement. You catch me in the streets with at least a bag. About to release the beast in my breeches sagging. No need for peace, you know when teeth be cracking. Better leave me cause this sequel stabbing. This right here's your another banger. Drip, drip, whip, falling off the hanger. Mixing up kills, roll like a painter. Shaving down pine like eyes are plain. Staying choked up cause it's kind of strangled. Sliding around town showing signs of danger. Shit popping off and no reply with anger. But my 25 cough might find a stranger. Bitch, I wish you would've stood up. Shut up, oh, just put up. I'm gonna put 'em up under our foot up. Coming in hot with a whole lot of coulda. Mother got some money here, I come to bring the comma cause you pussies got no wanna come to special on the trunk. Take a look, see over yonder, make a damn such charmer. Might become a body farmer in a castle like armor. Cause if I were to murder you, I'd turn you into blood squirter, bruh. Done dirt in my shirt, my blade must have just spun further. Cause slung dirt on these dumb skirts, first about to bust out of a convert. I unearthed words unheard like the unbirth of a sunburst. Yeah, I'm like that when I converse, cause these words hurt on these dumb turds. Let's stand and see who run first. We skydiving, who plunge first. Bring on my dog, run on down at the chamber. Next when I cross my slime, spangler. Track trap, my toss, get your boy, it's an angler. Really back boss, I'm a shine, it's a wrangler.
Work this time? Oh, let's go check.
Shit dope.
Oh, shit.
Big ass shit. Oh,
Hey, somebody pork chop.
you hear somebody's chops?
Pork chops. I was making pork chops fried, and my grandma used to make them.
Oh, y'all making pork chops? Chaotic.
Oh shit, me mute this.
That shit. I'm tired of fucking with it. Fuck you, Facebook. Let's see. What do I want to play next? Yeah, this is the one thing that's really cool about, you know, not really giving a fuck if nobody watches me or not. And it's not that I wouldn't appreciate somebody watching. I do. It's not what I do. It's pretty much this is the only time I have to do, and this is my therapy. So I don't do this for anybody's well-being but myself. I've always been upfront about that. This has helped me get over the fear of, like I said earlier, about talking with people. Now, do I love the fact that I've helped people? Absolutely. You know, the fact that what's happened with their life and my life throughout these past 2 years, it's incredible. But I'm not here to speak for them. Now, you can sit there and say, well, Savvy, say your voice for the voices. Absolutely, I am. But one thing about my team, well, I'm very proud of these people. Except for this motherfucker. This is like the most he's ever been vocal on a stream in 6 months. They have no problem speaking up. You know, like you've seen Sam earlier. I love my team. I will happily say that shit through and through and through. Because do they sit there and beg and choose and get involved in all the fuck shit? Absolutely. Now, do I have King Razor sit there and troll the fuck out of somebody? Absolutely, I will. But what y'all is forgetting about King Razor, before you speak ill on this dude or say he's somebody that he's not, where the fuck was y'all at when he was trying to help everybody else? Because when I first was trying to network everybody, he was one of the first ones that attempted. And do you think that phone call came back? Oh, same Sam. So tonight was just about, you know, what would you say about younger you? And younger me would sit there and say, you know what, Jay? Don't sit there and buy into everybody's bullshit. You know what that happens. So just do what you want. And I feel like playing some fucking music because I haven't got to do it in a while. And it's the only time this week I get to listen to a lot of these songs. But if anybody would like to come up on here and talk some shit and give your piece on what would younger you say to you now, feel free. Me and Smoke have already gave our side. So did his wife. So
let's get it.
Let's see what I'm gonna play first. Let's see what's this. I'm noticing a couple of these songs are fucking like double names. I don't know why. I blame Stringer. Yeah, let's play this.
Don't do that, don't do that. Don't play with your life. I will shoot back, and I won't think twice. I don't think you understand who you run up on. Yeah, I ain't one of them. Nah. I stand up for my own. Cause I ain't ever been no bitch, and I won't start the day. Trying to let you live, so please get out my face. Yeah. I don't think you understand who you run up on. Yeah, I ain't one of them. I stand up for my own.
You might run up on me and think shit is sweet. You might hit a lick and I'll just call police. On these city streets I seem out of place, but I swear to God you better pump your brakes. Cause 9 times out of 10 My daughter's somewhere real close to me, and I don't want her to see what she ain't supposed to see. I'm talking the bad side and the broken me. I'm talking evilness I keep tucked within, in case any motherfucker wanna fuck with them. The ones I love and he help my kids, so fuck boys don't deserve to live. Cause back then was gunshots, and back then was dope heads. Back when you cross lines, and back then was bloodshed. Never relapse, no regrets. Don't misjudge, don't be next. Just show love and respect. Might wake up and see death, so dream more and sleep less. Be more, why be less? So thank God and be blessed. Got one life, no resets. Don't do that, don't do that.
Don't play with your life.
I will shoot back, shoot back.
And I won't think twice. I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
Come on.
'Cause I ain't ever been no bitch, and I won't start the day.
Come on.
Trying to let you live, so please get out my face.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
So next time you see somebody out there and you think it's easy to rob, just keep in mind there's some real motherfuckers that'll kill motherfuckers on God. Yeah. Cause everybody ain't had it easy. Nah. A lot of us been to hell and back. You can take my advice if you want to, boy. Fuck around and find out that'll be your ass. Touch one of mine, that'll be your last. I serve my time and I'm free at last. But snitch and tell and I'll go right back, and I'll post my bell just to whoop your ass. I may seem calm, cool and collected, but deep inside I'm full of aggression. At any time I could lose my cool, go break the rules and straight get arrested. Cause I won't be disrespected till I DIE without any question. So RIP to the ones that try. Don't do that, boy, better get the message. Don't never judge a book by its cover. Don't never judge a man by his color. Don't never run up on another man, cause that might just be my brother. Don't do that, don't do that.
Don't play with your life.
I will shoot back, shoot back.
And I won't think twice. I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
Come on.
'Cause I ain't ever been no bitch, and I won't start the day.
Come on.
Trying to let you live, so please get out my face.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
I'ma stand on my own 2 feet. I'm a stand-up guy, usually. But if you wanna take it there, buddy, you'll see. Leave a hole, leave you dripping like a oily. We don't play that, so don't say that. And if you really wanna shoot, we'll spray back. Creeping up in the Chevy seat, lay back. Cause once you take it there, there ain't no way back. Please don't cross me, man, cause it really no telling what it'll cost you, man. Make you feel the steel, put it across your brain. One shot, heavy grabbing on your chest like you lost your chain. Don't play with your life, hit the type, show up to a gunfight with a knife. Honestly, you better think twice. Probably wanna listen, meditate that advice. Cause it could take a turn for the worse. I'm talking real life, not words in a verse. Have your baby mama screaming, crying in the church. See them blue lights flash as they follow in a hearse. I'm no bitch and I never had a plan to be. You'll never see what my homeboy handed me. You fuck around and get your ass hit randomly. Cause around here we don't play about our family.
Don't do that, don't do that.
Don't play with your life.
I will shoot back, shoot back.
And I won't think twice. I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
Come on.
'Cause I ain't ever been no bitch, and I won't start the day.
Come on.
Trying to let you live, so please get out my face.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand who you run up on.
Yeah.
I ain't one of them.
Nah.
I stand up for my own.
Yes, sir. Love that song. All right. Speaking of D Ward, this is one of his newest ones. This is The Sixth Ghost of Fear by the big bro D Ward. Thank you, D Ward, for all you get to do. And if you want a chance to see D Ward, myself, and Country Boy Cat, there's one place you can do it. And there's one place you can celebrate Country Boy Cat's birthday, too. Y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? Where y'all want to go? Let's see. Oh, boom. Yeah, and I fixed the ticket link. I don't know what was going on with the event page. Really weird because I copied that from Kev, but I fixed it. So if y'all have me on Facebook, even though the stream's not working on Facebook right now, I don't know. You know what, Snow? This might be the good. This might just be that tale. Just like, you know what? Just be done with Facebook because I've been working towards that because I went from getting. I don't even get paid off that bitch no more because I don't post enough. Because I don't use any AI generated shit, so they can't use my shit to boost anything. So because I'm going against the program, you know, surprise me. You know, I've been like that my whole life. I always found a way to make shit harder for myself. Who fucking? But you know, but this right here is the Six Ghosts of Fear by the bro D Ward.
The Six Ghosts of Fear. Fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love, fear of old age, and the fear of death.
Six ghosts of fear, they keep chasing me. Poverty to death, they can wait on me. Love, pain, time, and anxiety. Voices in my head keep calling me. Voices in my head keep calling me. Trying to break my soul, take control of me. Six ghosts of fear trying to swallow me, but I never ever let them get all of me. Struggles came young, mama made the dollar stretch. Past due notices stacking on the steps. Skip a couple meals, hand me down clothes. Heater barely working when it hit the bones. They was quick to judge, I had opinions loud. Said I wouldn't make it, try to dim me down. Told me I should quit, said I aim too high. Now I hear their words every time that I grind. Every pressure from the past got me feeling pain now. Every single breath feeling like a countdown. Stress got heavy, feel it sitting in my chest now. Body breaking down, never no rest now. Woke with a vision, they don't see my hope. Coaching from the corner, never on the ropes. Now my mind at war, while my body weak. Fighting both sides, got me losing me. Six ghosts of fear, they keep chasing me. Poverty to death, they can wait on me. Love, pain, time, and anxiety. Voices in my head keep calling me. Voices in my head keep calling me. Trying to break my soul, take control of me. Six ghosts of fear trying to swallow me, but I never ever let them get all of me. People fall apart, blood drift away. How I felt back then and how I feel today. Try to play it strong, but it hit me when I'm alone. Hard to trust again when you give them all your soul. The sun always sets just to let the moon shine. Look back when they see the years gone by. White in my head, I don't look the same. Still feel young, hear that voice in my brain. Life too short, it can end in a second. One wrong move, now your name of remembrance. Had a last talk, didn't think it was the last. Think about it often, just to hear you laugh. Love fake quick, fighting for the past. Trying to hold that mic, never could adapt. Life go quick, make you face your fear. You only die once, so wake up and live. Six ghosts of fear, they keep chasing me. Poverty to death, they can wait on me. Love, pain, time, and anxiety. Voices in my head keep calling me. Voices in my head keep calling me. Trying to break my soul, take control of me. Six ghosts of fear trying to swallow me, but I never ever let them get all of me.
These are the shadows that follow every man.
Nah, I would definitely like to have a T-shirt of that made, D, if you do that. Let's see what all I have up here. Oh, it's Ryan as a pilot. Ryan as an airplane. Oops, sorry. It's Ryan and Johnny Gobble. Let's see, what do I want to play now? Oh, Stone Dad sent me this song. I asked him to. All right. So I got about an hour left. Sure, Smokehouse isn't going to mind. But unless anybody wants to come up here and say some stuff, you're more than welcome. Come up here and vibe with us. But I think for this next hour, y'all, I haven't done this in a while because I always have people on the panel. We talked and bullshitted. I think I'm just going to play some fucking music. Yeah. Take it, take it back to old school savvy. All right, D. Well, link's pinned up on YouTube. But this is Stone Dad with Always Be There. This is something he just wrote.
Here's a story about 3 kids and a woman who stepped into my life and gave me a reason. They showed me why I'm still standing here, and they remind me every day why I'm near. They've seen struggles no one should ever know, but instead of folding, I want them to grow. I'm tough on them, but it's out of love. I'm trying to lift them up to rise above. I'll do anything to see you shine, even when the world feels like it's out of line. You got the potential, it's in your eyes. Someday you'll see and you'll realize I may not be your daddy, but I'll always be by your side. No matter what, I'll be there to guide. Call me stepdad or call it what you like, but I'm here for you through the day and night. You've been through things that no kid should face, but I'm showing you a better way, a safer place. I've walked through the fire, I paid my dues. Now I'll teach you all the lessons that I choose. I'm trying to spare you from the pain I've known, so you won't have to struggle or stand alone. When you're old enough to understand, you'll hear this song.
My sound okay?
You know it's been playing.
Yes, sir.
I'll do anything to see you shine, even when the world feels like it's out of line. You got the potential, it's in your eyes. One day you'll see and you'll realize I may not be your daddy, but I'll always be by your side. No matter what, I'll be there to guide. Call me stepdad or call it what you like, but I'm here for you through the day and night. You're the reason I fight, you're the reason I stay. I'll be your protector, come what may. No title, no label, no need for a name. I'll be the one who's here through the pain. I'll do anything to see you shine, even when the world feels like it's
AI
out of line. You
songs getting
got the
crazy.
potential, it's in your eyes. One day you'll see and you'll realize I may not be your daddy, but I'll always be by your side. No matter what, I'll be there to guide. Call me stepdad or call it what you like, but I'm here for you through the day and night. So hear me when I say I love you. No matter where you are, I'll always show up too. Call it a bonus, call it whatever you like, but I'll be there for you every day, every night.
These AI songs are getting scary as shit.
That song right there was AI.
Yeah, well, he wrote it. He made. I was going to speak on what he talked about last on his podcast in a minute, but yeah, he wrote it, but it's AI. He brought a good point up. Can you tell the difference between somebody putting in prompts and somebody actually writing their song and being AI Donnie? Or I know you're not really that hip to it. You're
Nah, I'm not. Be honest, man. The only AI that I really even bother listening to is
yeah.
chaotic.
Well, and that's a good one. That's even though he's part of the Savvy family, like I openly say it, that's one of my favorite. That's because before anybody started pushing any of this AI bullshit, he was one of the only ones out there really doing it. He's not changed from the moment he started, but he writes everything, or it's his poems that he's getting transferred into AI, and he also still does stuff on the mic. But what a lot of these AI people are doing, they're putting in prompts and typing in, make me a song that sounds like this. And a lot of people don't know the difference. It's just crazy because it's it makes you wonder about the mainstream shit for real. Like it really does. Because D, you come from the battle rap, like you can't fake that shit. Like you can't fake that at all. Like,
I wouldn't even want to attempt AI.
well, and it's not a knock on nobody. It's
Oh
just
no, no, I don't. I'm not saying that to downplay nobody. No.
think about it though, because I became like I told you this, privately. I did not realize that you were the D ward that I used to watch doing battle raps back when it was you used to have to type crazy as fuck. I was thinking about how far that was. It really wasn't that long ago, but as far as technology and as far as any like the business and entertainment and all that, it's forever ago. Because the way that we like it all used to be when you all used to have to sit there and grind it the fuck out. Now somebody can sit there, write your shit for you, present it for you, and all you gotta do is play the part. Like it's so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
we was all pen and pad back then.
that, and like let's call it like it is. Y'all white boys rapping. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, unless it was to get the dudes that nobody wanted to talk to because they could obviously look like straight up hood dudes and they needed y'all to get you in the door. A lot of people forget that shit. Like, but because how it is now, that's why everybody wants to be the star. Don't realize what people have to go through to get that point because AI tells you, Chat GBT tells you, or such and such did it, and it's everybody forgot what it really was like before all this shit became so easy.
I don't even know what programs these guys use.
I know Chaotic uses like there's Suno. I know about that, but yeah, that's right there. Like
I only know
it's
about Suno because I see the advertisements popping up on Facebook, and I don't even. That's all I know is I see advertisements on Facebook.
that's because
I used one of them to make. Now I take it back because I did use AI to create that voice at the beginning of Six Ghosts of Fear, and all I did was I typed in exactly what I wanted it to say, and I put old time 40s 50s radio broadcaster, and then it spit out that voice and
that sounded like it belonged in like the old like the Rob Zombie films, what they used to do, like a House of Lies or Rob Zombie, that right there, because it made that sounded that same voice. But I'm not saying that Zombie and them did it with Dracula and all that with that same leading up, but it makes you think. Like
yeah.
that's like it, and this right here, especially knowing the person that he is now, it's made me look at Ryan Edward a lot differently after like listening to how some of these AI artists are popping up in the different pitches and shit they use. And I'm thinking back, I'm like, oh shit.
All right,
And
now I'm lost on this. I don't know who this Ryan Edwards dude is. I keep seeing his name and I keep seeing people
it's
talk
Ryan
about him.
Upchurch. That's his middle name. It's Ryan Edward Upchurch. That's his name.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I didn't know because I don't pay attention to that dude.
Yeah, no, but I don't either. But it's make people like him or people that are shit, I'll call it like it is. The ones that are popping up because they can't survive without the bullshit. Um, those motherfuckers are getting like it's obvious. But it makes you just really sit back when you have time to think and you're away from this shit. How crazy this all gets, and a lot of the people are just faking it, using either the AI or just pretending to be something that they're not. And it's, I I didn't realize how deep this AI shit really went until I actually sat back and, like you said, when the ads, I clicked on it, and it's cheap as fuck. It's cheap. It's definitely cheaper than what I paid for fucking StreamYard.
What is the AI is?
For like I pay $44 a month for StreamYard, and for this AI shit, that if you did it like some of these people do it, I don't know about Suno. I haven't really looked into it, like, but for like $15 a month, it will help you boost your algorithm plus other shit. The things that they used to offer and the ads that you can click on, they just now are using AI instead of it just being ads because they knew people were bypassing it. Yeah, nah, it's crazy as fuck, dude. For $15 a month, you could make your remember the shit where if for me used to talk about this. For like $30 a month, you can buy so many followers and shit.
Oh yeah.
To where not just the followers, now it will help you create a whole fucking persona. Yeah, dude, it's crazy as shit how far this is went. In what, a year we talked about this, Donnie?
Yeah.
Smoke,
Where's that?
you echoing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it is. Where's your headphones at?
Over there, they sitting right over here beside me. I'm using the surround sound.
Motherfucker!
What,
God, I
sound
love
better?
you, Smoke. I hear myself. I hate my fucking voice.
Oh, my bad.
But not I don't think I have anybody that sent me anything that's different. Like, if you're familiar with listening to Chaotic and you just heard that one, like that's you might know the difference in it, but it's just
Well, that one you just played by Stone Daddy, that was a solid song.
Yeah, he talked
It
about
had
that
a
last night.
good purpose and meaning, everything behind it. It was a good song. What did he say?
He because of well, Ryan, when he first kicked everybody away from him, he was out there. He's like, now I don't have nobody to help me do this shit. I gotta go cut this fucking firewood. This motherfucker had a circular saw, Donnie, just like one that you use on the job site. A circular saw with an extension cord to go cut firewood. The country is like the country's boy of all country boys is using a circular saw. And not only that, he went hunting and he was hunting a raccoon. And I went hunting with my grandpa. We went pheasant hunting. Like, I'm getting mixed. Not saying anything. I never claimed, but I just grew up with rednecks and I love rednecks and hillbillies. So, I'm mixed. But, and I hate to talk about it, but I've said this a lot. It's just, I'm so glad that you really don't know that much. This is just to help you out, Donnie. Everything that he put off for years, not true. Literally. Yeah, like this. And I wish it was just a skit because I've been a fan of him and out him since the Wild Vicky days. But nah, he literally went out there in his PJs, pissed as fuck, cutting firewood with a circular saw and extension cord.
See, that's not even country.
All
That's
that
like
property.
that's like some hillbilly shit people do in my neighborhood.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I had that much property and I, talked about having certain items and shit, especially axes and chainsaws, I'm not going to use a circular saw to sit there and cut my firewood and think it's a power move. But anyways, beside the point. What did you just say? That was fresh. That pre-mix down at the Piggly Wiggly. What the fuck? I think he just did. He just send me something? I don't think he did. I don't know if he did or not. Chaotic in the middle of getting everything situated, so he might jump on here with us, he might not, or he might wait till the last minute. Who knows? I'm trying to figure out why Facebook's being weird. I ain't mad at it though. Can anybody see the poll that I put up? I'm guessing probably fucking not. This is this new thing StreamYard's offering where you could do polls and shit for people to vote on, but I don't see it anywhere in the fucking chat.
I didn't see it when I didn't see it when I was in the chat.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't fucking no. I'm at the point where I'm noticing a lot of people are using Restream and shit, and I already lost see, I've been doing this, what, 2.5 years? I lost all that when they updated their shit. So that was the only reason why I was willing to pay this shit. But I'm noticing with the ability it fucking with, because they won't even let me do my followers or anything on Facebook. So if anybody knows any good streaming services to use, let me know before I have to pay this shit again next month. Because now I think I'm done with StreamYard.
Hey,
Yeah.
if I hit this join chat, does that bump me out of here?
If you're on your phone, probably. I forget how it works when you're on the phone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let's see. I was gonna play. This is one by Chaotic. This is Rusted Shell that he sent me. What up, Obsolete?
Everything has a story to tell. We just have to listen, slow down, and sit for a spell. There's an old international sitting out in the sun.
What's up, Obsolete?
Paint's all baked and her hauling days are done.
Chaotic sent me too. Play.
Got a heavy iron chain hanging like a lower lip, a wooden boom in the back where the splinters start to strip. She ain't turning heads for the shiny and new, but she pulled half this town when the times got tough to chew. People drive on by looking for the gleam, forgetting the rust is what built the American dream. Come on now. Yeah, this old rusted shell, man. The stories I bet it could tell, man. More than the metal, the wood, or the bone. More than the price of the seeds that were sown. If you look past the damage, the dirt, and the rust, there's a whole lot of gold hiding under the dust. Yeah, time marches on. Look at the fabric blowing high on the mast, stars and the stripes holding tight to the past. A faded yellow snake saying, don't tread on me. Frayed at the edges, paying toll to be free. That's right. Now look at the faces of the old and the worn lines on the skin from the storms they have borne. Silent survivors out walking the street, carrying mountains on the soles of their feet. Tell them, yeah, this old rusted shell, man. The stories I bet it could tell, man. More than the metal, the wood, or the bone. More than the price of the seeds that were sown. If you look past the damage, the dirt, and the rust, there's a whole lot of gold hiding under the dust. Your time marches on. You don't need a voice to speak to the soul. The fractures and cracks are what make a man whole. Just look at the wreckage of what managed to survive. You don't have to hear it to know it's alive. Lord knows it.
I could hear this in like a little out the like back hole bar I used to work at. I could hear this song being played.
Yeah, this old rusted shell, man. The stories I bet it could tell, man. hiding under the dust. Look past the rust. Listen to the dust.
There he is.
What's it?
Everything has a story to tell. Just gotta listen, slow down, and sit for a spell.
What's up? What's up?
You know what I picture when that song plays, man?
What's that?
I'm gonna show my age, and this is my favorite fucking movie because I was a former bouncer. I could see this being played while they're having the fight scene and they're playing, the band's playing. I can hear that, like that's where that kind of song belongs. Like it's that kind of vibe of like the watchboard.
There's a funny story about that song because so most of the shit that I write usually comes from either a poem or a random thought or something. I'll scribble it down on a piece of paper because I keep, I've said this several times, I keep notepads all over the house, the car, wherever I'm at. If I don't have it, I got my phone and I'll leave a voice memo or something real quick of the thought that I've got.
In the middle of an 8-mile walk. That one.
And then I'll go back. Right. So I had it was like I don't know 4 something in the morning one night, and I had this thought about things that like these old rusted wagons and stuff that you see in people's front yards, or just these old vehicles parked and whatnot, and old people. Period. You go talk to some of these old veterans at the VA hospital and stuff. And I go, and it's just crazy the stories that they've got. And I was like, everything. If those things could talk, if the rusted stuff could talk sitting alongside the road or in the yards, man, like imagine the stories they could tell. So I wrote that down. The next morning I get up and I'm going up to the store to get some stuff, and I'm just, new neighborhood. So I'm, looking down the side streets and whatnot, checking out the surroundings, looking at landmarks and whatnot, and I see I see Tow Mater sitting down one of these side roads.
Didn't you send that picture to the group chat?
Yeah. And I'm like, no way. And it was like a sign. So I just like, I got to stop back by here on my way back home and see if this guy's home, go talk to him, just get the story or whatever, and see if I can take some pictures, maybe, include it in the music video or something, and he didn't answer the door. But I did went ahead and took a picture and a video of it, and blocked out the license plate and whatnot, his house and shit that was whatever. And I called Colt Montgomery, and I'm like, dude, I said, this is crazy. I said, I just had this thought last night about this, and I was telling him about the thought, and I was like, I'm driving to the store and I see this. And I turned the camera around. He's like, that's fire. You need to do something about that. And I'm like, oh, I am. As soon as I get home, I went home and immediately just finished writing and then put it together. But yeah, it was just crazy. It was how it came about. And I took myself to like the Fried Green Tomatoes, that movie. That's where I imagined myself sitting at with that song when I was trying to write that style of how I wanted it to be imagined, or I was imagining or hearing it in my head, was something that you'd hear like back then, and with Fried Green Tomatoes in that movie.
I mean, it definitely fits. When you tell me country, like that's country, that's bluegrass, or sorry, forgot. And that's a whole topic probably if we want to get into next week, the whole genres of music, because country music, like, do you, we're old enough now, can y'all imagine that
speak
they
for
put
yourself.
Johnny Cash in rock and roll? Like Johnny Cash, like fuck. But literally think about that though. Like Johnny Cash is technically rock and roll, right?
Right.
But
I always looked at him as country.
I mean,
technically during the time frame, just like Elvis in them, even though Elvis was doing
Southern rock,
the rock
maybe.
too. Yeah,
Southern rock.
but they called it rock and roll. Look at rock
Right.
and roll now, like or in the 80s.
Oh
like,
yeah. Everything evolves.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you hear things come back after they've evolved to a point where there's nothing more to evolve into. Things start trickling back in from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 100 years ago. You start hearing some of those things coming back into the music, and or clothing or whatever else, styles. You know,
I think as far as rock, I don't think anything tops the '70s rock. Just my opinion.
I
ain't gonna argue with you on that at all. Like,
I was a big Southern rock, you know, Leonard Skinner, you know, the Eagles, you know, that type of Southern rock I was really into. You know, like Seven Bridges Road. I mean, there's nothing out there tops that damn song in my book.
well, it's.
Have you ever collabed with anybody, Chaotic?
Yes. And actually, the first
I wasn't
one,
gonna talk about it.
the first one is actually I got to hear the rough draft of it yesterday. Wings, he's a rap artist. He had hit me up, heard my music, and I happened to be in the chat with him one night, and he wanted me to send him a beat, so I sent him a beat, and then he heard another one of my songs. Was like, "Nah, fuck that beat. I want to collab." I'm like, all right. He said, send me something with an open verse on it. So that's what I did. He's about got it done. He's just got to finish. He was going to finish mixing and mastering it over the next couple of days and to be done. But it turned out really cool. It's called Chaotic American Wings is the name of the song. Whenever it gets released, should be by this weekend, I'm guessing. They'll have it done. So
You've been
that's the first person
least...
I've actually, like, real artist that I've actually had a collab with. Yeah. I'm supposed to be getting in the studio in the end of May. I'm supposed to be getting in the studio.
Right?
What's that?
You've been at least dropping a song every 2 days, correct? If not every
day.
day.
There for a while. I was going back through some of the older stuff that I had, redoing some of it, and some of the stuff that I had unfinished, redoing some of them. It's crazy because I had so many poems, and put so much of those poems into making them into songs. And now that, you know, as I've learned different things as far as writing, structuring, and whatnot, you know, it's totally different than how I did it in the beginning when I just took my poem and threw it into AI and said, "Hey, I want this poem to be a song." You know, because I didn't know how to structure songs. I didn't know how to, like, you know, in bars or a chorus or a hook. I just knew it sounded good when I heard it on the radio. You know, so I didn't know anything about it. So, but now that I've learned a lot of that, I'm going back through and taking some of those old poems and unfinished stuff or stuff that I did finish, but AI had a lot to do with it. Going back through and revamping, redoing some of that stuff. So I've got way too many that's unreleased that people I've never heard, I just never put out.
So do you use AI to make all your beats too?
Yeah. I just do a lot real heavy on the prompting for the style of beat. Usually most of my music, if you notice, is all over the place. Oh, he left. He must have dropped his signal. But yeah,
he's on his phone too. So
yeah, it's mostly all over the place. So, you know, with different styles mixed in, but the Appalachian stomp, which I've kind of transitioned into, it's got kind of picked up a name of the chaotic stomp style. Because I usually blend in the hard rock or, you know, hip hop or rap or, you know, stuff like that with Appalachian stomp. So, and I love that because it reminds me of the sitting on the porch with grandpa or around the fire and camping and hearing the juice harp, the harmonica, spoons, you know, that type of music is what it reminds me of. So I'm leaning heavy and really loving the stomp side of everything that I've been doing.
I got a song I've sent to probably like, I don't know, 10 different people, and no one's came through for the hook on it. Would you be interested if I sent it to you? See if it'd be something, you come up with something for it?
Absolutely.
All right. Whenever we get off here, just shoot me your email and your messenger.
All right, I got you. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I did something similar for HBR. He had a track that was released long time ago, and he wanted it kind of redone and revamped a little bit. And so I helped him with that. That was a while back, probably 7 or 8 months ago, maybe longer than that now. But he was happy with it. Turned out pretty good. But yeah, absolutely, I'd be interested. I'm down for that. I'd be honored.
I'd appreciate it. Hell yeah. Hopefully, I can come up with something. Like I said, I've sent it to a bunch of people. You know what I'm talking about, Jay. I sent it to Jay Roy and a bunch of other people.
Oh.
I've been sitting on that song for a long time now.
Shit. We were doing shit. That was before when we first started doing the open verse challenge. Holy damn.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've been sitting on it for a while.
Yeah.
I've had a couple people send me stuff back on it, but I didn't like what they sent me, so I just didn't move forward with it.
And then it kind of got busy because here's the thing that I will always, no matter what, if I only have 3 viewers or 100 viewers at some point, I made it through when I refused to take a side in the bullshit. So I don't we started doing open verse challenges right when the beef and every dismiss and everything kicked right the fuck off, and somehow this little ass podcast made it through.
Hey, I took a side. It's the chaotic side.
I will always sit there and flex on my because I'll call it like it is now. Like we've seen it happen. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, I'm a victim," when in reality they just decided to put a foot in their mouth. It kind of like
I didn't even know my camera wasn't on.
Like with this picture right here, that started a whole lot of fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And all I did was my fucking job.
Everybody has opinions, man. It's a shame that when you have an opinion, no one else is allowed to have one too.
Well, and that's what, like I said earlier, that's why younger me would be proud, but also disappointed in me because for once I finally was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna pick. I'm like, I pick me. Like for my whole life, like I talked with this privately with Donnie, Chaotic. I don't know about Smoke, but I've always wanted that father figure in my life and didn't realize by this time now I've been through so much shit. I don't really need it anymore. I became that person. Like my therapist told me, and everybody that's always told me, like, dude, you don't get. And I'm not trying to take a shot at my dad if he sees this because I know my stepmom. Then watch it. Like
I am your father.
He knows our relationship. Like I'm proud of what he's doing with his career. He's a deputy sheriff, canine officer. I'm proud of what he's doing now. But the dad that I pictured and had growing up is not the dad that I see now. Like the guy that he is now, and the things that I don't like the fact that I'm so non-empathetic on certain things. Like I learned I don't really give a. So what you're crying? Like pick the fuck up, and that's because it was younger me was forced to think that or always say, you know what, fuck it, it's my fault when it's not my fault. So I finally learned, that some of this shit, just like with all this YouTube bullshit, nope. Now, will I sit there and clown on Ryan Edward and other people? Absolutely, because certain people talked about people I look up to, like Kyle Kane and people that aren't just in time that were at that studio session, and I was one of the ones that praised it. So it's fuck you forever for, especially as a fan too. Like I was always believed in him, and then the other asshole. I ain't gonna mention him, Hosier, but it is what it is.
You said you weren't gonna mention him. Look at you go.
Well, and the thing that pisses me off the most, dude, because you know what I do. I am an investigative journalist. When all the bullshit first popped up, Chaotic, you know this, Donnie, you know, I was one of the ones right there trying to tell everybody, shut the fuck up, don't do this, like, let this be. Like, that's between two grown-ass individuals. And I watched multiple people that I was cool with and helped build a fucking platform with act like they were everything underneath the sun when a month before or a week before or a day before anybody knew who the fuck they was. We were the only ones that put them on. I ain't gonna mention names, but you know who the fuck you are, and the shoe fits and it hurts. Like my man right here said, he was trying for a year and a half. We were almost trying. Yeah, it's been almost a year and a half, y'all. We were trying to get a song pushed out by my homie right here that helped out so many people. King Razor, Chaotic too. Like there's been so many people attached to this platform that try to network and actually out here that just need. Maybe not, I'm not saying like I'm trying not to stress that word need like that, but don't really want shit from you, but just want to know you, let you know we're right the fuck here too.
I got 3 songs coming with Razor.
I can't fucking wait.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm just I gotta wait till I get time again. I'm in my rush mode right now. I think I got about a week left over in Ohio, and then I'll be on. So I don't think I go back out there till June. So as soon as I finish this up, I plan on getting on it. But I got them on 2 different verses on 2 different songs, and then I got them kind of singing on a hook for me.
Really?
Yeah. It's got kind of like a melodic tone. It's not really singing. I don't know. You just have to hear it when I send it to you.
Yeah, no, I got you. But Chaotic sent me this song I was gonna play, and then speaking of Razor, I was gonna play some great songs by Razor that not everybody's heard. You want to talk about this before I spin it, or you want to?
Yeah. I mean, I can. This one was just a fun song.
Hillbilly Latin, Advanced Taco Bell spin.
Yeah, you know, there's so many people that throw different languages and whatnot into music, rap, rock, whatever. You know, if they have the ability, and it's cool as hell. You know, I think it's cool as hell. Me, fortunately, I don't know a whole lot of foreign languages, so I had to do my own style. That's what this is, just fun.
Bruh, hold up. Somebody needs to take this Octoon and go back to that fucking video of him and that raccoon and pin that bitch. Octoon. Hell yeah. All right.
The image there is funny.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
You remind me of somebody that I was in the military with.
Especially with the bush light neon right back.
Yeah, like I said, it was just it's just having fun, man. That's what it needs to be all about. I mean, you know, if you're not enjoying it and having fun doing it, then what the fuck are you doing?
You got the bush light sheriff badges.
That's right. That's my ninja stars.
All right, let's check this.
Yeah. They think we ain't cultured out here in the pines. Hold my beer, motherfucker. Let me conjugate some shit. Rolling down the dirt road, knocking back a cold one. Talking to the locals, yeah, they're probably redneck homegrown. They say rap's a bilingual game, well shit, I play it too. Got my Rosetta Stone covered in a thick-ass layer of mud and chew. I pull up to the window, holler grassy ass amigo. I'm flowing in that Taco Bell from here to damn Laredo. Give me dos enchiladas and a sideways chimichanga. I speak the broken Tex-Mex while I'm banging on the bongo. I'm a backwoods polyglot, a hillbilly scholar. Got a pocket full of spit and a crinkled up dollar saying bone jaw. To the ladies, dank a shine to the bartender. This the worldwide of the holler on a 3-day bender. Yeah, I'm multilingual, twisting words in a blender. Redneck translation, return that shit to sender. Let's take a little trip across the pond in my Chevy. Speak that fancy Paris talk when the moonshine's hitting heavy. Weak, motherfucker, pass the french fries and the ketchup. I'm a connoisseur. boss or a coach, yeah, you better try to catch up. Got that German engineering, yeah, my tractors running slick. Eating wing and schnitzel out the wrapper on a hickory stick. I can, baby, watch me drift this flatbed through the muck. Say Guten Tag to my 12 gauge sitting in the truck. We're international now, boys. Domo Harry Gatto, Mr. Roboto, past the teriyaki. Drinking sake from a mason jar, feeling kinda cocky. I got ninja stars, made of old bush light can. Speak a dozen different languages, none of them make sense to man. Cause I'm a backwoods polyglot, a hillbilly scholar. Got a pocket full of spit and a crinkled up dollar, saying bone jaw to the ladies, dank a shine to the bartender. Mr. Worldwide of the holler on a 3-day bender. Yeah, I'm multilingual, watch me twist a dialect. Redneck translation ain't a damn word I respect. Adios, muchacho, or whatever the fuck they say in Italy. Ciao, y'all. We cultured as hell out here.
Bruh.
Muchacho, whatever they say in Italy.
That's right. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just, it's just all about having fun, man.
That was fucking great.
That same way with that other one I sent you, that seismic slide. It was more of just fun and a trip through memory lane, man. You know, if you get to it, if not, it's no big deal. But you know, it was just another fun song. You know, going back through memory lane, driving around the city park with your subs in the trunk, thumping where you felt somebody coming before you seen them. Like, oh yeah, here comes Brad, man. Oh, what's up? Where's he at? I feel him, I hear him, but I don't see him yet. You know,
my grandparents used to watch me when my parents would work. That's how I would know my dad was coming to get me, because I could hear his subs from
right. Right.
And they believe
So, yeah.
that's why I have some kind of issues, because he used to drive around with that shit cranked up to me in the back seat. So it might explain a lot. I don't know. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I was talking about King Razor. We were talking about that feature with have you ever heard his song Net Worth, Donnie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you heard the one with him and Ty of Mice and Men?
Yep. Yeah, if it's on Spotify or YouTube, I've already heard it.
Oh, so you mean somebody that came on this bitch that wanted to sit here and do a network show and want to link with people, you actually followed through? Holy shit. I'm just talking shit.
I've actually showed Razor to quite a few of my employees too.
Good shit. Thank you. For those of you that do not know, that is a straight savvy client, the one and only King Razor. Dude, I will say it, like him and AG. I am so proud, and Mike Sons. I am so proud of them three individuals, because when I've met them, they were at a crossroads in life. And you know what happened? I watched all three of them individuals build up without having to really take part in any of the dumb shit I've seen other people do. I'm not gonna name names. If you know, the shoe fits. Sorry, that bitch hurts.
Yeah.
Damn, I was gonna play either one of those. Let's see. I was still play it. I'm trying to think of something that you ain't really heard. But nah, that's fuck yeah.
Donnie's probably heard that seismic slide of mine. It's on my YouTube channel. It's released.
Yeah, I've probably heard it already then.
Yeah.
I stay up on your page as much as I can.
I appreciate it.
That's why I was like, he drops the song like every other fucking day or something. I ain't knocking it.
Yeah,
dude, I probably played this before because it says one.
I go through my spurts. I mean, sitting around, if I ain't got not shit else to do at night, I'll finish some. Like I said, I've just been going through a lot of the older stuff and adding to it or redoing it a little bit here and there to make it more relevant to who I am now or what's going on now or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I showed you off to a bunch of my employees too. I tell them all the time, I don't understand like how your songs aren't blowing up. I don't get it.
I don't.
Your music is way better than half the people I hear putting stuff out.
I don't advertise or put my stuff out. I mean, I don't push my stuff. I don't really do a lot of networking. I don't do any of that. I just, I put it out. It's on there. I haven't even put anything through DistroKid for ages now because I just been putting it on YouTube. I've thought about leaving DistroKid. That was the thing. I never really looked at gaining any fame from it. It was more of a release and just having fun, and helping people know that if they can't sing or don't have the ability or whatever, that that's an option that's out there. That's pretty much what it was about, and I just try to have fun with it. But yeah, we all get a little side swiped and start drifting down past that. We have to question, but at the end of the day, I'm still the same concept of I don't want fame or any of that. I just do it to have fun, enjoy it. So that's more probably why I don't really self promote, is I just like to have fun with it.
Yeah, usually when I put one out, depending upon a song, I might send it out to a few different review shows, and then I might make a couple posts about it. That's about it. I mainly mainly do my music for me. I mean, I share it to some people just because if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But I do my music for me.
Yep. That's why I don't tag people or do a lot of that stuff on on any of the songs and stuff either, like a lot of people do. I just nothing wrong with it. I mean, by any means, I have used tags before in some of my songs, and like the one about the Johnny. It's got. Last I looked, it was close to 1,000 views. I was like, "What the fuck?" but hey, I just I don't know. That's just not what like you said. I do it for me, and if it helps somebody along the way, then that's even better.
I'm sorry. I just seen something that still upsets me. But like we talked about this last time I played this song. Batman still at only 492 views. Rise at 676.
What song are you talking about?
Colt. I talked about this. What was it? It was 2 podcasts ago, right? Chaotic, about how
a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was right after they had released. It was like a few days after they had released, or after live dropped.
Yeah, like Colt's another one that, and I know my relationship with Colt's a lot different than other people. He's on my merch. I will happily rock, but he dropped Betting Man a month ago, and it's only at 492 views, and that's what it was at the last time we talked. I even clicked on it, that's what it's at. And it's just really unfortunate, more or less. And it might just be me if everybody has different opinions. I know everybody has different opinions to everybody, but I put Colt in the same category as I do with Chaotic, Donnie, King, Reza, and J-Dub, Kev, like people that I have watched go out and just want to work with people and not look for any game, but just want respect. And like you just said, Donnie, like what you said about Chaotic, like it's crazy as hell to think about. Like it just blows my fucking mind, dude. But yet you'll have the Island Boys or some other dumb fucking influencer blow up, no problem. Like shit, I'm even guilty of it too. My video of me and Chaotic talking about Ryan with the extension cord and shit is the highest viewed video I have on YouTube. It's at almost 2,000 views. But my rest of my shit, you put that combined, it might equal it.
Yeah, I really like Colt stuff. I think Colt reminds me of like old school country, that voice and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get into that.
Well, that's what I was about to
Colt has that raw, just down home country outlawish kind of vibe to his music, and it's easy to connect to his music. And
Hey, I see Stone Daddy still in the chat. What was that song called earlier? Stepdad? Was that the name of it?
No. It was. Let me see.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, Stone Dad?
Always Be There.
Always Be There. Okay, yeah. That was a solid song, man.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Which one should I play? Chaotic. Ride or Batman? You sent me both.
I mean, I love them both. I mean, Batman is about the turning the page of from bad things into the positive, and Ride is the constant battle. You know,
Have you heard
Ride
either of these, Donnie?
Ride was the one that me and Brandon helped write, and Batman was a separate. Yeah.
I'll be honest, man. Chaotic's got so many songs. I would have to hear it to know because.
No, it's Colt Montgomery song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know any of his songs by the name. I just know every time I hear his voice. I mean, I know it's him.
All right. Well, which one should we play for him then? You think? Yeah, let me play Rod then.
If you got something that ain't on one of his channels, maybe, because I've heard most of the stuff on his channels. You got something exclusive in there, maybe.
Oh, not anymore. I used to. But that was last one that I had for that was Standing on Mine.
Yeah.
That's yeah. But nah, this is let me make sure it's right. This is gonna be probably my second to because I'll probably after I play this, I'll play your next the one that you sent me, then I'll probably play one from Razor, then end it. It's getting about that time. My ass is tired. Little man's been going through his sleep. Dude, that little dude is. Oof.
Yeah. Shout out to Colt and Jess because I think the little ones got the days and nights mixed, and I was on the phone with them the other day on a video call, and they're both like, yeah. I'm like, oh. It was like that. It was like, y'all need to get some rest.
Yeah, I already got it, Stone. I played it earlier. That's what he was talking about. He liked that song because I played it like right when you got off here.
Is that posted up anywhere?
I think it's on his channel.
All right.
If not, I'm sure he'll have it up within the next day or two. If not, he better. Just get some.
All right, this is.
If not, I'll download the damn thing and run it myself on my channel. I'll release it for him.
This is Colt Montgomery with Ride.
Just a young man trying to make it in a life that's full of lies.
That's better.
One day given opportunity that puts scars in your
Oh, and for those of you that want to sit there and play pretend, what I just did is recognize that I played my Bubba's wrong song because that's not just an artist to me. So for those of you that want to claim support, actually know the difference. Back to business.
I ain't the kind they write love songs for. Got a heart full of scars behind a locked up door. Whiskey on my breath, gun all on my jeans. I ain't looking for a savior, just some kind of peace. Mama said, boy, you were born to raise hell. Daddy taught me life is war, not a fairy tale. Never feared the moon, never play the sweet, but I wear my dirt like a badge in the head. Where the law don't reach, where the wolves still howl and the lost men preach. Got a cross on my dash in a 45 for the snakes that smile and the ones that lie. I ain't looking for grace, just a little bit of right in a world full of wrong and long cold nights. You can judge my soul by the road I ride. I'm built on hard truths and hollow points tonight. Tattooed on cracked knuckles and steel. I pray to the wind cause the pain don't heal. Ain't no preacher man ever saved my sins, but I only talk to God and the ghosts of friends. Burn some bridges just to light my path. Never asked for much, but a shot in a laugh. I've been broke, bent, nearly buried deep, but the devil's been trying and I still don't sleep. I ride where the law don't reach, where the wolves still howl and the lost men preach. Got a cross on my dash in a 45 for the snakes that smile and the ones that lie. I ain't looking for grace, just a little bit of right in a world full of wrong and long cold nights. You can judge my soul by the road I ride. I'm built on hard truths and hollow points tonight. They say outlaws fade like dust in the wind, but I'm etched in chrome, I ain't giving in. One foot in the grave, the other in flames, but I'm still standing on my name. So I ride where the law don't reach, where the wolves still howl and the lost men preach. Got a cross on my dash in a 45 for the snakes that smile and the ones that lie. I ain't looking for grace, just a little bit of right in a world full of wrong and long cold night. You can judge my soul by the road I ride. I'm built on hard truths and hollow points tonight.
Yeah, nah.
So it's like every song he does, I feel like I could just turn on a country radio station and be on there.
Shout out to Brandon too for helping me writing on that too.
Yeah, so yeah, whoever wrote that, you know, that guy, yeah, one of them guys is a piece of shit.
Probably that guy starts with a C.
Let me go ahead and give my Bubba right here his flowers, because you have no idea how happy it made me to see that screenshot he sent me. He's like, "Hey, yo, Jay, look at this." And I was like, "What am I looking?" He's like, "I got writer's credit." I'm like, "Oh shit, for real?" Because when I first got linked up with him, and like when I first started hearing his songs, I told him that I'm like, I might not support AI music, but you know what? I would love to hear somebody pick up something that you wrote. And lo and behold, what, a year later?
Yeah.
Like, that's dope as hell. Like, I would love to see a lot of these AR to like Stone Dad too. Like, that's, I would love to hear Colt Graves. I would love to hear him get on that, or Cole or Jesse Howard, somebody that is talented that could put that emotion into that. And no offense on Stone Dad or anybody doing it, y'all still get credit, because like right here, my man right here, he does his own music, but he still got writer's credit because he wrote the song.
Which, shout out to Colt, because I had always told him too, and Brandon has too, you know, that it wasn't even necessary. We didn't ask for it, didn't need it, didn't want it.
Colt being Colt,
So,
like, if
so
you really
shout
know,
out.
that's just Colt. That's just
Yeah.
how he, that's why like when I got this, like Jesse and him helped me out a lot, because things happened with it, and it was like, you know what, just because I first told Colt and them, like, I had Chop made my hats that I got my first wave, but when I told Colt, like, whenever I get the money for it, I want you to be who is on my merch. Like, I know I can go to other people for but you are one of the sole reasons why the relationships I have with certain people I have. Like, dead ass, because my first show, like, Mike B and Sluice talked me into going, but when I got there, the first person I met was TWI. Second person I met was Colt Montgomery. And that son bitch, first time in my life I've ever had a grown ass man. And don't, this is not weird at all. This man came up and hugged me. I have never had that kind of embrace from nobody that did it that I've really ever met. Like, it was weird for me at first, but you know, actually getting to know him and then him bringing me around to meet everybody, and he made sure I got one-on-one time with Little White. solid 5 minutes one-on-one, so I could tell Little White, thank you for writing Doubt Me Now, because it shocked the shit out of Little White. Everybody always goes up to him and says, the Smoking Song or Oxycontin, he hates them songs. But he straight looked at me, he's like, real talk. I'm like, yeah, because it's just, if you don't know the song, definitely go listen to it like that. You can tell that man put his everything into that. And that was also a white dude rapping when white dudes were not allowed to rap like that.
Yeah. Shout out, Lil White.
Hey, I gotta hop off here. I gotta call my employees.
You're good, D. You're good, man.
All right, I was glad I was able to tap in with you guys.
Hey, it was good to see you. If I don't see you before, I will see you at
Oh,
Slapfest.
you're gonna see me this week. As soon as I finish up this job and I get out the rest of my guys in Ohio.
Send me those lyrics, Bob.
Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Later.
But no, that's yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how it came full circle because, you know, Colt is the one that lit the fire under my ass to do what I'm doing. So
the dude that you, and for those of you that think just because you've seen him on the podcast, that's the Colt that you see off of, nah, it's not. It's not. Dude is fucking hilarious too.
Yeah, but looks aren't everything.
Nah.
He going there, huh? He going there. Oh shit, he going there. He's turning with a stick now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Colt's good people, man. He's family for sure.
You like your soup thick, don't you? No,
yeah, that's right.
I decided to shave my fucking. Like, I went in there to trim my beard up and shit, and I was sitting there, I did, and I'm like, damn, like I can't believe I let this shit get all wild, because it did the same thing my hair does, where it doesn't really look like all wild and shit until I comb it. So I'm sitting there combing, I'm like, I gotta really trim this shit. So I did, and I looked at my little soul patch thing. I'm like, man, that should look weird now. And I went to go just. I'm so used to having it there to play. Pause. So used to sit there and having it to mess with and shit. I went to go do it. I'm like, damn, where the fuck? I'm like,
hold on, I'm turning my camera off on that shit. Hold on, I can't.
All right, you want to talk about this before I spin it, or
what's up, Panda?
I don't know if I play this or not.
Seismic.
Slides.
Yeah, it's just like I said, it's another just a fun song, kind of a trip through memory lane, you know, of back in when I was in my teens, getting into the bass and driving around City Park and just, you know, booming.
That was somewhere in 1910, right? No,
close. I mean, it was in the 20s. It was in the 20s.
1920. Oh shit. Damn.
But yeah, and of course, you know, I had to add, you know, the chaotic twist to the beat and all that. So it's just fun.
Tell you, this is the most I've heard this motherfucker talk on this panel in months, and
right?
He, yeah, that's why y'all missed it. Y'all weren't up here for the first hour and a half, like hour with me on this motherfucker. Like he kept talking. I'm like, holy shit. Smokehouse is actually on the panel talking, but
number 5 is alive.
Yeah, that one was a snowblower. No, I'm just
kidding. This is such a slide, my.
Yeah. Park's closed, but the block is wide awake. Hold your breath. We going to the lab. Rolling through the city, Parker tectonic plate on wheels. You don't hear the music first, it's the pressure that you feel. I got that backwoods tongue spitting lightning through the fog. Why them 18s in the box are barking like a junkyard dog? Buttermilk biscuits. Time traveling out with a suitcase full of boom. Rearranging the pictures in every living room. It's a passage through the years, from the tapes up to the cloud, but the rules stay the same. If it's legal, it ain't loud. We're blowing dresses up and setting off the sirens, leaving cracks in the pavement, waking up the giants. Tear gas and thunder, a roller coaster ride, chaotic traces moving there, nowhere left to hide. Touch this. Lofty Soul Syndicate. Feel the cold steel. Now watch the wordplay, whip it like a ponytail in the wind, where the holler meets the pavement is where the sin begins. I like big butts. Yeah, baby, got back. I'm the friction on the needle, on the thunder, on the track. Talking soul hillbilly, you to leave your brain in the knot, turning every stoplight to a seismic hot spot. A1, A Beachfront Avenue. I'm a mind-blowing journey, a lyrical attack. Once that 808 hits you, there ain't no turning back. Oh. Let me see what happens when I cross these wires. Drop the needle. Windows out, alarms on. From the block to the hollow, we the kings of the dawn. It's a mad science passage, a ride through the smoke, that heavy chaotic stomp. This ain't no joke. We're blowing dresses up and setting off the sirens, leaving cracks in the pavement, waking up the giants. Tear gas and thunder, a roller coaster ride, chaotic traces moving there, nowhere left to hide. If the mirror ain't blurry, you're doing it wrong. Stay salty.
I could see that being played at a rave.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's like Somali got slapped with a fucking 80s disc jockey.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like it belongs. Like there's a
Straight
role
up.
for that kind of music. Like
It's sick, but I
I've been
mean,
seeing
that's what
it
it
come
is.
up. Like it's crazy as hell to see
Yeah.
these EDM concerts and shit pop up like they are, because it's nothing but house music. Like that's what they used to call that.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's house music.
Sonic.
Like that's what they used to b-boy and all that shit too. Like it's just elevated to where they add lasers and they do the but
Break
that's
dance
all
and
it
shit.
is.
Yeah. What I was shooting for was kind of a modern twist on those damn subwoofer test songs that we all used to have back in the day, you know, like with the eargasm and all that shit, you know. That's kind of
At
what I'm
least
shooting
you can
for.
understand the lyrics in this one. Like at least it
Right.
was just straight bass. Like
Right.
it was like syllables, and that was all it was.
Where the vocals sounded like they were behind a box fan.
Fucking trunk rattling and vibrating the glass out of shit. No,
I'm a Walmart fan.
but now they make their trucks and shit, you know, get all jacked up and don't do shit with them, and that's a whole subject for a whole other fucking day. I seen this truck pretty as fuck, like lifted up, had mutters and all that shit on it. Had a Carolina Squad on it. And I looked at it, I'm like, dude, you got.
Did I send you the picture of what my friend had on his trailer? Did I send that to you? Wait, okay, I'm sending it to you now.
God,
it ain't got mutters. You can't get nowhere.
Well, it's just.
So my buddy, he works for a fracking company, and his boss has, you know, of course, he owns a fracking company, so you know, he's not shy on money, right? That's two of his trucks. He was taking. Yeah, he had my buddy take him down to Virginia for him to a show. That's what that was on the truck. You can show it if you want.
Oh,
but
I
yeah,
I like that white panel. Ooh,
right.
Now, I could like that's something that those are made to. Even if you show them off as show cars, you can't change that they look like they take an ass whooping. Like, I don't understand where it became cool to pretend to be country. Now, I'm all for peacocking and all that. I get it. And I'm not trying to take this is one time I'm not just taking a shot at Ryan Edward. Like, this happens in my area I grew up with. Like, it's either they play hood or they play country. They play like they're dope boys or they play like they from the sticks. And I promise you, you got lost in the hood, you wouldn't know. You went up to like Panda. He said this before. He's from where he's from, up in their Erie and all that, where there's actual ghetto.
Hey, Smoke, did you see what Jay is buying for his backyard? Check that shit out, man. He said that's why he's ordering it, putting in his backyard.
Nice ass trash can.
That's funny. Damn.
I will get that. I will get that just to piss on it and send it to you, but not show. Yeah, nah. Fuck the Raiders.
Yo, he said he was
on paper, besides the receiver core, like this is the first time I've actually seen y'all have a functioning offensive line since that 02. Well, was it 02 when Jerry Rice and they went with Chris Gannon? Yeah, it was 02 or it had to be 02 because 03 is when Tom Brady started taking over.
Was it 02 or 01?
It could have been 01. Or I have to look. I have the fucking
I can't remember exactly, but yeah. But that and I mean, yeah, and no different than when we had what's his face on his rookie year? Derek Carr. Yeah. I mean, we had a team.
The offensive line is what destroyed him. Like, that was a hell of a quarterback y'all had, man.
Yeah. Now he's scared.
I hate saying that about the Raiders, but for real, the dumbest decision y'all could have fucking made, especially given what happened with the division after that, letting Khalil Mack walk for nothing. You didn't even after that, because we had Von Miller that was playing all right, but that was it. We had that one good year where our defense was the shit, but after that, fucking Patrick Mahomes took over, and there was nobody to stop that son bitch.
Right.
Back, growing up, even though they were, maybe having a shitty year, it was always a hell of a division. There was never one team that took that motherfucker over. Fuck you, Patrick Mahomes, unless you go somewhere else. But till then, yeah, nah. I will sympathize with the Raiders and Chargers when it comes to Mr. fucking Kermit, but other than that, nah. Dude, this is the reason why I hate this motherfucker. It was when I was locked up. It was a game on I think it was Thursday night. I watched this motherfucker make a pass while getting sacked with the opposite hand, and they not say it was down. It would have been anybody fucking else. It would have blew the play fucking dead. It was like his rookie. It was his first year that I think he blew out. Like when they went to the Super Bowl and shit. Like,
I mean, I've never seen any player in the history of NFL have their helmet destroyed and be able to go right back on get the helmet replaced on field and play the next play
without having to sit out because automatic CT. Like
what the fuck?
You saw somebody else's helmet.
At first, I was sitting there like that's why when everybody was sitting there talking about the conspiracy shit and all that, I'm like, I've watched it. It's just unfortunate that motherfucker, I hate saying it, is just that damn good, and they have to have him out there for money.
About the money.
Yeah.
Because if he would have been a Raider, they would have did the same shit. He would have been a Bronco, would have did the same shit. It's just somebody that fucking they did the same thing with Tom Brady. The NFL will do whatever it has to put their superstars out there, because out of every sport that's out there, I
don't know, man. If you think about it, really, the Raiders, I don't know that we've ever gotten by with any fucking thing.
Well, they made the sticking rule because of fucking Jake Tatum.
I mean,
they made the no clotheslining rule because of fucking Casper.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Much love to Easy, but thanks to him too.
Al
You know what I'm
Davis
saying?
didn't make it easier
Made
for
the
the
Raiders
NFL
look
either.
bad.
You know what? That's what I want to do one night. Like I want to one of
Easy
these nights. I
throwing it
want to
out
talk.
there. He was wearing
I
the
want to
T-shirt.
talk.
You know?
I want to talk like football as far as how shit used to be because I'm not trying to talk about how like they literally used to let motherfuckers fight, would sit there, literally take motherfuckers' heads off, slam them on the ground, not on grass, on AstroTurf, and put the motherfuckers back out there. But yet anybody else does it unless it's Patrick Mahomes.
I think
Patrick
they need to
Mahomes
go
gets hit
back
in the
to
head,
the.
it's okay.
They need to go back to the leather helmet days. Fuck all this other bullshit.
Dude, like, and I played defense my whole
No.
football. Like, I played offensive line and defense, and the shit that we were taught, even though I know it's safety and all that, it's all how to be flash. They don't make it about the love of the game no more. It's how much can you be a walking advertisement. Like, example right here, wrestling. Wrestling does the same shit. Like, that's why I want one of these nights. I don't know if I'll do it next week. Like, I want to talk about that shit. Like, I grew up with the Attitude Era. I love wrestling. I was a former pro wrestler.
You gonna bring some of your old pictures up?
They're on my Facebook. I can. I got fucking. I wish I could figure out how to play videos. I have fucking
I think
actual
I think you should
promos.
go through timeline of.
I'm with it.
Of
If
Jay.
I could figure out, dude, if I could figure out how to actually play videos, I have, I think, 15 promos from my wrestling days still on here. They're saved on my actual page. It's just I don't know how to play videos.
Send them to me. I'll make them. Send me the videos, and I'll make them into little miniature videos that you can add into StreamYard and let it play.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's all. No, it's actually I have to look through, but yeah, I got 6 of them saved. These motherfuckers are 13 years ago before internet was anything. But it's just.
And then one day when you're not busy, just get a hold of me and I'll get on the phone with you or whatever, and we'll go through on how to add where to add them at and all that.
Okay. Have I heard of red leggings? The hell's Panda? Do you know what Panda's talking about?
Oh, it's a new song of his.
Oh. No, I have not, but I will play it next time. I was just got to rambling and talking, but that's just as of this coming year, it is the first time in a long time. It is not about Patrick Mahomes, and you have no idea how happy I am. The main talk is the Jalen Waddle trade and the fucking Raiders building up their offensive line. Because for what has it been? Damn. Has it been like the past 10 years? Has been nothing but what the Chiefs about to do? Who's going to stop the Chiefs? I am fucking glad that is not the call this year.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you think? What'd you think of the Max Crosby fake? The fake out to the whole NFL.
Well, and I hope that was a whole. Did you hear the actual? Did you read the report of what he said happened when him and his agent were talking about it? How they were told it was not going to happen because of X. They wanted to sign somebody cheaper.
Yeah, I heard that's what the report is, but I mean,
no, that's actually what he said. It's like they're gonna say the report was like everybody knew about his knee.
He's gonna have to say that. I mean, he can't let out the truth that it was a mental play on the entire league.
Well, again, I'm a Broncos fan, and we were having a hell of a year. I'm not trying to say it's rubbing his face, but even with everything going on, it was about the Raiders wanting to have Crosby sit out so they could trade him for the offseason. Was that not the talk of like
that's what they were talking, but there was never any mention of it from the coaching staff of the Raiders. It was all the inside talk of people that are supposedly close with the Raiders coaching staff.
I'll be honest with you. I was hoping he was going to go to the fucking Cowboys. I would love to see that.
I knew
I would love
he wasn't going anywhere. Crosby's going to be a player that signed with the Raiders and dies with the Raiders.
He needs to, like, as much as he's gay, because he wasn't there during car runs.
Yeah,
yeah. So I thought, But he's never really had nobody else. The defense has been him. It's just like what the Khalil Mack days.
I honestly think that Crosby would have retired versus play.
I ain't gonna lie though, the thought of him being in a defense ran by that coordinator for the fucking Ravens had me really curious to see what the hell is about to happen. Because is it still Don Capers or is he with the Packers? Who am I? No, it's fuck. I forget. It starts with an M, I think.
I think it was all. I feel it was all psychological play on the rest of the league during the trades.
It was
trades. It's all it was.
Because
just a psychological.
It was supposed to be the Cowboys. It was never supposed to be the Ravens. And then as soon as that happened, Jerry Jones pulled the trigger. He pulled back. That's who everybody wanted him to go to because it was going to, and that would have been a scary ass thought. They got Rashawn Gary and his like that's a scary ass fucking defense right there on paper.
Yeah.
But so is Michael Parsons until he blew out his knee. So you never know.
It's going to be interesting this year, but I think it was just a hell of a chess move by the Raiders, upper people playing that trade game.
I do want to say though, like it is kind of a scary thought to think that fucking for once, fucking Kermit has a legit running back with him. Like that is a scary ass fucking thought for that offense.
Yeah.
Like I'm not excited about that because we made a good offensive move with Waddle, but that defense, that's two scary individuals back there, especially with that offensive core, the receiving core that they just got, and them having the top 10 pick. That's a scary ass fucking thought. Well, it's because of I will, even though I hate the Chiefs, I will always respect Andy Reid. I've just watched what that man's done for.
Right.
It's just crazy to see the experiment that he tried with Donovan McNabb work with Mahomes because that motherfucker's just that pass, dude. That shit every fucking time I see him get sacked. That's why I'm like, it ain't done because they're gonna let him play through the whistle. Anybody else gets touched, whistle. That motherfucker can sit there and fuck.
All right. Mendoza's already the draft isn't even here. Mendoza's already claimed Raiders.
Well, now, do you think?
I want to know what's going on behind the scenes.
Well, they got Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
So either way, he's.
But Kirk Cousins is just going to be a mentor. That's all. He's not supposed to be playing at all.
Are they eating that? Well, what's the contract? Is it still that $40 million guaranteed?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah. But like I said, they want him just for a mentor for Mendoza. Which that's why I said it's weird to hear Mendoza. He went on interviews. He's actually said out of his mouth to talk about Raiders being home.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not sold on Mendoza. Like, does the dude have heart? Like that running play that he did for yes, but he is going to need it. And the offense, he needs an offensive coordinator that is going to take the time and make it simple for him because watching him play, dude has it. But he also reminds me.
Look who they have.
He reminds me
and Brady.
Well, watching him play, I hate saying this because he's a little bit bigger. It's you old enough. You remember watching Troy Smith play at Ohio State?
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of similarities especially because when he gets in the pocket, and I know they're two different players, but the way he plays quarterback and the run first and dive, like that shit can get you fucked up in the NFL. Ask Johnny Manziel.
Yep. I mean, I think, like I said, I think that with Cousins and Brady as mentors, who else would be better to form what little bit he needs to become a top tier NFL player?
Yeah, because
then Brady and Cousins.
I mean, did he have a hell of a year and take it? But yes, but there's a reason why he was at Cal and nobody really knew his name till this year. We've seen this before, and like that Jamarcus Russell set y'all back 14 fucking years until y'all got Derek Carr, and he couldn't stay healthy long enough to fucking do anything because y'all were still dealing with that dumb shit. And the Hayward Bay, another one. So my big thing though, it's not Al running the team anymore. Like I said this with you when we were off like talking about it off on the phone. So I'm curious. So we'll see. But damn, I'm at 9. Holy shit!
Yeah, you better play that song and get the hell on up out of here. You're keeping me you're keeping me awake, and this is bullshit.
Well, fuck you.
Keeping him from his nighttime
Coming
nap.
from the one that calls me randomly, we'll sit there and bullshit about yeah, fuck you.
His nightcap.
We'll tell Stussy on you.
He's gonna get his nightcap.
All right. This is Of Mice and Men by King Razor and Ty the Tyrant. And then next week, fuck it. Probably do it Monday. I want to talk about, I want to talk a little bit about what me and Cal were just talking about, how shit used to be, as far as certain things. Because it's crazy with how a generation that had The Simpsons, South Park, and all kinds of other things is so fucking sensitive and just
damn.
I'm just saying.
I'm a victim.
I'm a victim. And your warm love feels so right. 30. It leaves me near. In the silence, your voice I hear.
They always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. Be right slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. They always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. We ride slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. Any meeny money mo.
Give me the beat, I'll wreck it, check it. Standing in my section and claiming that you my brethren, but upon further inspection, I can see that they invested in the wave that I've been making. Snakes and face have been detected, so I'm cut to spit the Western, and I'll never underestimate. I ain't teaching no more lessons, got a problem, come and check. If I want it, I collect it. Y'all some motherfucker rookies trying to disrespect the venture to your ass gets into heaven. What? Give me the chance to hit the booth, and I promise to tell the truth. Like a Catholic in confession and sipping at 80 proof. I'll lose all the details I can spew, or enough to make them puke. It don't matter what you do. Once you cross the king, you won't get the rebuke. It's fuck you. Till I'm in the two-door coupe, stressed out, saying to the loo. Let me say it in my native tongue, bitch.
You always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. Be right slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. They always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. We ride slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. Any meeny money mo.
Trippin' since a young and right pocket had a rocket, the other one had an onion. You could go and ask my people, I ain't never been frontin'. But stuntin' is a habit, I'ma get it if I want it. I ain't never had an opponent can handle the way I'm on it. Why these wannabe rappers out here using hookaphonics? This shit will not prevail, all your hate will be abolished. When the king steps in, every beat gets demolished. Why you wanna hate on my team like we don't know? Bitch, we don't know you anybody else in our lane, cause we ride slow, so bitch move on. Little piggies lurking like E.I.O. Please die slow. I ain't got hate for the law, but I don't fuck with no hoes. Fuck boy patrol. Me, I lay by fuck.
You always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. Be right slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. They always got something to say about me, I know. So I keep a crew full of killers like G.I. Joe. We ride slow. You're walking in the footsteps of giants singing V5-4. I'm catching any bitch by the toe, any meeny money mo. Take your pick, any meeny money mo. Any meeny money mo.
Yes, sir. All right. I do want to end it with this one. Chaotic. I don't know if you knew this interesting thought or not, but me and Smokehouse were presented with this earlier. Did you know the Bible has no white people in it? Did you know that?
What?
This motherfucker came on the fucking chat from the vertical, and that was the first thing he said. He's like, just so you know, there is no white people in the Bible. We're like, what? Like, I literally stopped when I was in it because my Facebook and shit was fucking up. So I was, yeah, bro. I'll fight it. I'll fucking fight it. You not. I was like, what? yeah. I'll send you this. It's on the vertical one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I was like, well, he was like, well, then he said, name a, because the only thing I can see still is where he said, name a white person from the Bible. So I was like, Jesus, Moses, Saul. But in reality, they probably weren't white, but in the Bible, it says they were white, dude. Like,
right.
If you would have said differently, I'll go ahead and we can agree on that one. But you said it in the Bible.
Like, motherfucker.
Like it even made him say something before me because like he's like, you see that? And I'm like, what? I was like, oh fucking way. But y'all, yeah. That was right before you popped in. Yeah, that's how our night started. We were up to 15 people, bro. It was crazy.
Getting records now.
Who'd thunk it?
Breaking all the rules.
But y'all, I will see y'all next Monday night. Chaotic, Stone Dad, Smoke, everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Even when you're an asshole, even Jack Rabbit Slim. Sorry I had to hide you from the channel, but I felt it was only proper since the last time I came over to your channel and said what's up, wasn't even there to hate on you. I even watched you after I got kicked. You decided to put me in timeout and wanted to. So I only feel it's right. If you want to block me, I should block you. I ain't got no hate towards anybody. Only op I have is in the mirror. Like, are there certain people I do not fuck with anymore? Absolutely. So you can join that list. Wish the best for you though. I'm still probably type in. I don't fucking know. We'll see if I'm bored or not. Y'all are entertaining as fuck. But other than that, y'all, if you're gonna do anything, remember do it straight savvy. And if nobody believes in you, I sure as fuck do. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Peace, y'all.
Later, Cal.